Hey everybody, this is Joseph Pasek, and welcome to the Fired Up Network. Welcome to NFL Blitz here on the Fired Up Network. Welcome back to the broadcasting legends, Storm and Norm RUMACK. Norm, Monday Night Football, and for once, ESPN is saying, thank God we have a great matchup. The Philadelphia Eagles go into the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. Good matchup. Who you got in this one?
I'm going to take the Eagles by a field goal, Joe.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say this. This is a very tough game to call because Green Bay just coming off a loss to Carolina at home. They're playing the Eagles. The Eagles have to continue their momentum. The Eagles did a few trade deadline additions, and it's very hard to call this game. And in fact, if I was to call it, I would pick the Green Bay Packers just because they're playing at home. The spread is only, I believe, only 2.5 points, but for Green Bay's favored by 2.5 points. So the Eagles are outright underdogs here.
Yeah, well, like I say, the Green Bay Packers had some sketchy efforts lately, so that's why I'm going to Philadelphia. I just think they're starting to get their groove back, and they're looking good. Green Bay's been a little bit shaky, so that's why I'm going with Philly by a field goal.
All right, so you're going Philly by a field goal. I'm saying Green Bay here. It should be a very, very tight and good Monday Night Football game. I don't remember when's the last time we had a good Monday Night Football game, Norm.
Well, anyway, it's like I said, there's a lot of parity in the NFL, and we'll see what happens, Joe. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. All right, Norm, give everybody how to get a hold of you here on the Fired Up Network.
Right here, as you said, you answered your own question. Fired Up Network, we cover all the major sports. Usually Joe and I are on a couple times a week. Watch it anytime on the multi-platforms Joe has mentioned before. We'll mention again. And we cover all the sports that you watch and listen to. So check it out anytime right here on the Fired Up Network, and we'll give you the best information we can.
And we have, I was going to surprise you with this. It's not football, but we have a question from somebody named Betty, President's sister. All right. So do you know who she is?
Yeah, I've heard of her.
All right. And she says, what are your feelings on Shane Bieber signing back with the Blue Jays?
Well, it's a big, signing for Toronto. And
he signed to option in for $16 million. He could have got somewhere else for like $25 million.
Yeah, well, he had a good year with the Blue Jays when he came back from his surgery. And I think he's got a promising future. So he played well for the Blue Jays in the playoffs. And it's a good re-up with Toronto. So good for the Blue Jays.
And the final question from her is, do you think the Blue Jays can make the World Series next year? I know what you're going to say, but it's your favorite lady. Go ahead, give a synopsis. Will the Blue Jays make the World Series? Yes or no?
I don't know. Let's wait until the winter meetings are over. We'll find out.
Are you you're giving that answer to Betty,
yep.
The president?
That's my answer for Betty. When the winter meetings are over and we've seen spring training, we'll have a better idea.
Oh, yeah. Now it's spring training. First winter meetings, then spring training. Then why don't you just give an answer in October then?
Because it's not a good time to give an answer.
All right. That's Norm RUMACK. And enjoy Monday Night Football. It should be a doozy. Norm's picking Mike Hogan's Philadelphia Eagles. I'm picking the Green Bay Packers. Let's see who wins that one. Thank you, Norm.
Thank you, Joe.